Riley couldn't be here because it's Canadian Thanksgiving and he loves his family. Fortunately, my entire family was killed by a crazed turkey dinner, so I could be here to write and host this episode. I can still hear the screams. It was crazy all over the walls! The weight of the Vision Pro headset is a large concern for Apple due to both its physical mass and the emotional burden customers will feel after spending $3,500 on it. The size and weight of the headset has allegedly caused neck strain in testing, at least according to what Mark Gurman has determined. It's a truth he's firm and he shoots straight like a Sherman. In Mark's stark remark, he barks that the sharks at Apple Park have a revolutionary idea to help Vision Pro users deal with the weight, an over-the-head strap. Of course, a company with such forward-thinking ideas has started early work on their second-generation headset, hoping to make it lighter than its not yet released older brother. This may prove difficult, as one weight-saving decision, making it too small for eyeglasses compatibility, has already had some unseen consequences. I'll just see myself out. Stocking every prescription of the headset-compatible Zeiss lenses isn't exactly feasible, so the company is floating the idea of shipping custom-built headsets with pre-installed lenses. Of course, this would make reselling the headsets a massive problem. But like with all their products, the Cupertino-based company has their own special marketing name for this reselling issue. Business as usual. In more positive news, AMD has announced they are expanding support for their fluid motion frames technology to their previous gen GPUs, which is tremendous news for everyone that decided that having the newest, shiniest graphics card isn't as cool as having both kidneys. In a tweet last week, Team Red announced a new driver update will bring the tech to Radeon RX 6000 series graphics cards, meaning RDNA 2 enjoyers can now use the tech in any DirectX 11 and 12 title using the per-app settings in AMD's Adrenalin software, though, since AMD recommends a minimum of the RX 5700 XT for FSR 3, anything lower than the 6600 XT may not have the best experience. Still, this is a big advantage over the Team Green faithful, since NVIDIA's DLSS frame generation is still restricted to their RTX 40 series cards because they have the new optical flow accelerator, which is way better than the 30 series' old optical flow accelerator. Fortunately, AMD's tech is built different, so budget-conscious gamers can still take a sip of those sweet fluid motion frames. Ooh. Tastes like electrocution. NVIDIA may be planning to release an RTX 4080 Ti early next year, according to reputable hardware leaker Mega Size GPU, who may or may not be a sentient 4090. According to Mr. GPU, the 4080 Ti will be in the same price range as the 4080 while offering more performance. This is probably a good move for NVIDIA, since the price to performance of the 4080 made it about as popular as the last kid picked for dodgeball. Of course, that doesn't mean the card will be cheap. The 4080's MSRP is $1,200, but if Mega's claim is true, the upcoming card will use the AD102 chip that powers the 4090, though probably definitely 100% cut down in some way. And maybe the release of the 4080 Ti at a similar price will prompt a price cut on the 4080 non-Ti, so it can finally have a chance at finding a date for prom. There's no word on the alleged card's memory bus and VRAM, but there exists the smallest of chances that NVIDIA doesn't blow another GPU launch this generation. 8th time's the charm. Right, guys?
Sir, yes, sir!
And now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Newegg and their Fantastic Tech Sale 2, going on right now. This is the perfect chance to save on a new motherboard, a GPU, a CPU, or an I love you. That last one's in the house. Want to save even more? You can trade in your old graphics card. Want a new laptop? Their Laptop Finder can help you find something like a Lenovo Legion Pro 5. The holidays are about to sneak up on you, so why not sneak up on them first with a knife to slash prices and avenge your wallet? Learn more about Newegg's Fantastic Tech Sale 2 at the link below. While I don't have a family to celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving with, I'm still thankful for these quick bits. They bring me joy. The prices of memory are going back up due to increased demand and reduced production. Both the DRAM and NAND segments are celebrating the highest revenues they've seen since the beginning of the chip surplus early last year. Unfortunately, this means that customers will have to pay more for their memory again. So, if you waited too long to buy that new SSD you wanted, there's always next recession. Google announced new Gmail changes to combat spam, such as requiring bulk emailers to authenticate their emails. The company claims that since the mandatory authentication started last year, malicious emails have decreased by 75%. Yahoo is also joining Google in implementing this change, as well as 2 more. Senders must have a clearly labeled unsubscribe button and be subjected to sending limits. Even Microsoft has warned email senders to follow the rules and stated Microsoft 365 should not be used to send spam emails because their email products were designed for receiving spam. OpenAI may be considering making its own in-house chips due to constant shortages of specialized AI chips and the mounting cost of running them. The company is currently dependent on NVIDIA, relying on a supercomputer equipped with 10,000 of their GPUs to run ChatGPT queries. It's nice to know consumers aren't the only ones getting shafted by NVIDIA, though it would be nicer to just not get shafted anymore. NVIDIA, maybe, please? No? Okay. Money? Yeah, okay. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella testified at Google's antitrust lawsuit last week, where he made it clear he believes the search engine company has been stifling competition with its massive influence. And if there's anyone that knows something about anti-competitive behavior, it's Microsoft. Nadella also expressed his worry that the AI revolution may cause previously public available knowledge to become proprietary and locked off. Man. If only Satya Nadella could have done something, or not done something, to prevent a runaway AI boom that could have unintended consequences. Man, why would Google do this? It was you. And Elon is hopeful SpaceX's new Starship rocket won't explode after the company's old Starship rocket famously exploded. Musk also predicted the rocket would be able to start launching Starlink V3 satellites next year. Hopefully he can use the time until then improving the sustainability of the service. Early scientific analysis suggests Starlink's carbon footprint could be up to 30 times larger than terrestrial broadband. Though, you know what they say about carbon footprints, Elon. Big carbon feet. And it would be a feat for you not to come back on Wednesday for more tech news. Seriously, you should come back. I get lonely. I don't have a family.
I'm here.
Oliver's here.